Hey, how are you too? Today we are going to review something different, the Crawler Park Obstacle Kit by Toys WD. My name is Santiago Salinas and this is the Stuff RC. Please subscribe. First, I want to talk about the background of this company, Crawler Park by Toys WD. This is a company based in Spain. They manufacture all their products in that country and they export them from Spain to Miami using their partner company called Rocco 4x4. That is the one in charge of the packing plus the distribution in the United States. The whole dream started in 2019 when Xavi Murli had the idea to manufacture mini obstacles for mini crawlers. So he happens to be an industrial designer and also a co-pilot for extreme outdoor bashers. They started the whole designing process and 2 years later they were already producing the first pieces. Now they have a presence in 32 countries where they are distributing this beautiful product. My plan for today was to show you how to put the kits together. I have two of them. Yet, I saw this QR code right here that says discover more assembly instructions. I saw the videos they have in YouTube showing you step by step what you have to do to put everything together, and they are pretty amazing, so I don't see the point to do it in this video. So pretty much what is gonna happen, I will enjoy the building process of the kits and then I will show you some driving time with using these obstacles. And then we will talk about the experience I had with it. Finally, I want to mention that these kits are designed to be used with 1/24 mini crawlers and also 1/18 mini crawler. So I'm gonna put this thing together and see you in a second to have some fun with my driving time. See you guys. Okay guys, I'm gonna start with the first kit, but first I want to give you the part number of the kit, that is TWDKIT0006. This is a laminated glue that is coated by lasers, so the edges of the boards can cut you. So use something, be careful or try to use something to protect your hands. So what you will find inside of the box are 7 boards that they will give us 5 different obstacles, as you can see here. I have to say this is laminated wood and it looks beautiful. It's laser cut, as I mentioned, and the whole thing looks amazing. I'm super excited to start putting them together. So let's do that and let's start. And the first one is done, and I really love the whole process to put them together. It's pretty neat. I mean, this is well designed. Beware that your fingers will hurt after when you finish the whole thing, but it's beautiful and I truly enjoy just to put them together. It's nice. So let's jump to the second obstacle. The kit number 1 is done, and as you can see, I'm in my living room because for some reason I feel this is the place where this kit belongs. I don't know if my wife will be happy with the decision, but that's the way I feel. What I can tell you about these kits is they are pieces of art. I mean, the way they designed this is just amazing. It's impressive. Everything fits perfectly. You don't have to use any glue or screws or nails or anything, and they are incredibly strong. I mean, it's impressive. As you can see, this is my T-Rex4M Bronco, and this is a brass and aluminum queen. It's pretty heavy, and this bridge handled it like nothing. I mean, I'm super happy with the experience I had with this kit. I highly recommend it. So being said that, I'm gonna jump into the kit number 2. I'm pretty sure I don't see why the experience will be any different than the one I had with this one. And I'm so happy, I'm telling you, just to put them together could be a hobby by itself. So let's jump to the kit number 2 and see you in a second. Here is the kit number 2. As you can see, the box is substantially bigger than the kit number 1 that I showed you. This kit comes with 5 different obstacles, and the reason why it's so big is because, based on the pictures, the obstacles are more focused on climbing stuff rather than technical driving like these ones right here. So let's open the box and let's see what is inside. And it looks amazing. That will look beautiful once we put it together. Take a look on that. Really nice. So let me start and put everything together, and then I will show you the obstacles. I almost forgot to mention that in the same way as the first kit, this one comes with a QR code that it will take you to the YouTube videos that will show you step by step what you have to do to put these obstacles together. So let me work on that and see you in a second with the final result. So this kit is definitely bigger than the first one, and I have to say I feel that it is the perfect complement for that kit. Super fun to put them together. I really like these designs that they printed on the sides of the obstacles. This obstacle right here is not that gentle with your fingertips, but besides that, there's nothing bad I can tell about the whole experience putting this together. So I think the only thing left is some running time. So see you in a second and I'll give you my final impressions. So I already set up my whole course and I will start around there. Then I have to come here, right there, go up there. I use the boards that they provide with all the parts for the pieces for the kit. Then up here, passing through there, going there, up there, and we will finish right here. Okay, that looks like fun. To have some fun with the cars, we'll be using an XCX24 building project with portal axles, by the way, and a TRX4 M Bronco. In that way, we'll have a 124 truck and 118 truck. So let's do it. it is pretty fun. Here are my final thoughts. Let's start with the pros. These kits are really well designed and it is extremely fun to put them together. Just that process, it could be a hobby by itself, and that for me is a huge plus. Number two, and that maybe the most important pro of these kits, that they are pretty fun to drive on them. They give you the level of difficulty where you will actually enjoy driving your mini crawlers on them, and just by yourself or with your friends. So that's a huge plus. Next pro is they give you options in the sense that, for example, this obstacle, you can climb it on this way or this way, depending on how difficult you want your course to be. So all of them give you that versatility. And talking about versatility, the next pro is that you can create a course wherever you want with this obstacle. As you saw, I use my living room as the playroom, but you can use whatever room you prefer, since they are super light and they are small, right? Next pro is that they give you a really, I would say, a really accurate experience of what is to drive in real life, like off-road trucks. And the reason why is because, as I mentioned, the person who designed these obstacles actually do that as a hobby. So he knows what he was doing while he was designing this. Huge plus there. Let me see, next plus, you can expand your course because I only show you two of the kits that they have, but they have plenty of obstacles. So you can add little by little different obstacles, and that will give you a totally different experience on your course. Actually, I saw this Tibetan bridge, I think is the name. That looks pretty cool. So I think those are the pros, big pros on this. The other one that is huge is that they are designed for 1/24 and 1/18 scale. So you can use platforms like the TRX4M or platforms like the XCX24. So that's another huge plus because you are not limited. So jumping to the negative side of the kits, there's just a few things that I have to mention. For me, the most important one is that these kits will work great on carpet, but you won't get the best results if you use them on smooth surfaces. And the reason why is because they are pretty light. So when you hit the obstacle with your truck, instead of climb it, you will push it. So that puts some limitations on where you can use them. As you saw, I used one of these rubber carpets for kids in order to install the kit, and that works pretty well. But this is maybe what I just mentioned is maybe the biggest con of these kits. The next one that I'm not sure if that's a con, but I will mention it, is that if you only have one of the kits, you will feel more like those are add-ons to a course rather than a course by themselves, because they are just fine. Once you have two kits like the ones I have, and then you have 10 obstacles, is when you start having the sensation that you have an indoors course. So the reason why I put it on the cons is because it will require some investment in order to have that feeling. But besides that, I don't see any other con on these kits. They are pretty nice. I'm super happy with them. I was pretty surprised on how much fun I had when I was putting them together, and how much fun I had while I was driving on them. So I think this will be my new test track for any mini crawler that I will show you on this channel. So besides that, maybe my final thought or my final comment for you guys is that if you're looking for an indoors course, this is a really good way to go for. As I said, they are fun, they are functional, so you can expand your course because they have plenty of different obstacles and they are constantly designing new ones. So I think they are great. And if you only want some add-ons for your for the course you already have, once again, these are great options for that. So being said that, I'm gonna leave the links down below in order to you to find these kits and some other from Crawler Spark. So my name is Santiago Salinas. This is the Stuff RC. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video and go for them. They are great products. Take care. See you next time.